Hey, Sigy, how are
Hi,
you?
hi Max, doing well. Baruch Hashem, how are you?
Very good. Oh my gosh, you're at your parents' house and I see like you're on their balcony. Look at all that snow. Oh my.
It's a little
Okay.
cold here. It's not
We
the
need you
same
back.
weather as yours.
We need you back here in Miami.
That's where I want to be, but right now, I'm doing the right thing, taking care of my parents, fulfilling the mitzvah of kabed et avicha v'et imecha.
Your dad is doing better, right?
Thank God. Better, slowly. It's not easy recovering from COVID at his age, but we're very grateful. Good progress.
Wow, very good. So this week's parasha, powerful.
Parashat
It,
Bo,
it's that's right. It's really coming to a head. The last three plagues.
super powerful.
And I was reading Rabbi Jonathan Sacks's Devar Torah. Absolutely incredible. May his soul, you know,
Have
uh,
an Aliyah, and
that's right.
we love learning from him. A great merit. For
That's
years, we've
right.
been studying that along with other tzaddikim,
Yeah.
and I love the message.
The message
Unbelievable.
talking about leadership, and we see that Moses was really the most incredible leader.
Thanks
Incredible,
to Hashem,
of course, thanks Hashem,
for sure.
and it's absolutely
Orchestrating
incredible.
everything, of
Yeah.
course.
And if you look, could you imagine what words would a leader use to bring,
Inspire,
to
yes,
inspire and bring a people out who have been enslaved for over 2 centuries? I mean, remember, Jacob came into Egypt 210 years ago. So they've been there for 210 years. The last
unbelievable.
86 years were the harshest years, were the
Bitter
Pharaoh and
like Miriam
exactly. And
when Miriam
and
was born.
now here comes Moses, the miracles that happened through Hashem with all these plagues, and now he's taking out these people. And what kind of words does he use? What's his message? What's his motivational message that he's telling? Like Abraham Lincoln in the Gettysburg's address uses the words of freedom,
Mhm.
right?
Liberty, yes,
Liberty, a nation of liberty, yes?
that's right,
And then,
that's right.
or why didn't Moses just come out and say, I'm taking you all out to a land of milk
Of
and
milk
honey?
and honey, because that's not the point. That's not the point.
What does
We,
he say? Does he say you're going to be going down a dangerous path through the desert? Be courageous, be
no,
resilient. Very similar to what Nelson Mandela did when he gave his delivery speech.
right,
Incredible. What was the
no,
speech
but
that he said? What were the words that he used? He used words, if I remember, let me see.
oh, the
Uh,
long road
the
to
long
freedom.
the long walk to freedom.
That's
Incredible,
right.
right?
Yes, absolutely. But I
So what
just
does
want to
Moses
say,
do? What does Moses
no,
do?
completely different. Completely different.
He
We
talks
are,
about children, he talks about education, he talks about the distant future. That's his opening message.
because it's supposed to be everlasting. Max, what I understood from all of this is this. You're taking a people out to be free. Free what? Free to serve God. No more oppression that we have to serve men or a government or another people. No, we're free to serve God. And what are we free to do? To learn the wisdom. We were brought out of Egypt in order to receive the Torah, the ultimate wisdom, the ultimate truth. And from there, we know what to do after that. But how do we guarantee that? It's our children. The children are the guarantors. They have to transmit the message. And in this
Right.
week's Parsha, at the very
And
end, they talk about that.
that's right.
You shall tell your children on
Exactly.
Passover How God took you.
Get your children to question. Challenge
Right.
your children. Let them ask you.
Always asking the questions. That's how we get the chokhmah. I have to add, if you'll permit me, that this week I learned from two of my incredible teachers, from Mora Yael Dworkin and from Mora Esther Wein. And they both talked about how we have a construct, a mind, if you will, consciousness. And it's being fed knowledge. There's an input that's coming from a divine source. And that chokhmah, we take this information and then we use it to build, to make a good life, to respect everybody, to follow the 10 Commandments, to understand there's only one God. This is huge. And I remember you were talking about it before.
And that's the education that
and that's why we value
asked us teachers to instill into our children.
In our children, exactly, because they're the guarantors of the future. And we benefited from our forefathers and everything that they did and everything that they went through. And we're building upon that.
Is this a reason why, if you look at all the nations, I mean, honestly, if you look at the nations, the Romans, they built Colosseums. They're no longer around.
They're gone.
Right?
The ancient Romans are gone. The ancient Greeks are gone.
But what did they build? What did they build? They built monuments. They built
physical structures. They didn't build the mind, the consciousness. They didn't build the education for the future and the children to uphold.
And that's what the Jews upheld all these years, or accomplished, right? Was the importance of education, the importance of teachers, and the continuation, especially because that's what's going to bring us into the future.
That's right. So we got to invest more in the kids, share the Torah wisdom. Everything is there. Everything we need to know is there. Let's grow with it. Okay.
Very good.
So,
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.